Greetings from Hyderabad. This is Dr. Mohammad Khalil, presently working as Professor and Laboratory Director at Molecular Diagnostic Laboratory, Department of Microbiology, Deccan College of Medical Sciences. There was a study that was done at my college with a very innovative approach when comparing with applying the pure, that is a traditional method of teaching, to purifying the applied using the illustrative competency based teaching to the second year medical students at my college. Uh, Effective teaching, as you know, they can bring out what exactly is intended with a good outcome among the students. So in this era of diverse opinions and complex time schedule of the student, the teacher definitely plays a significant role in creating a positive learning environment that facilitates the learning of students to actively involve themselves in the learning teaching process. Traditional teaching in microbiology goes since era and decade with didactic lectures in the gallery followed by demonstration and a small dictation in the practical hall. So the aims and objectives of my study was to unleash our potentials that maybe different teaching strategies, if properly used, can make the subject ridiculously easy for students. So to analyze the perception of students with regard to traditional teaching, to analyze the perceptions of students with regard to newer teaching techniques, finally compare assessment of both the different methodologies used with two different topics among two different batches. Prospective cross-sectional study was done at my department microbiology DCMS approved by the Institutional Ethical Committee. 120 students of secondary MBBS who volunteered were involved in the said study. The two batches informed consent was first taken, and the first batch of students were taught with conventional method and illustrative diagrammatic method with topic 1 respectively. After that, the two batches were interchanged with a different topic and different methodology to minimize errors. It was also kept in mind to have a pre-test and post-test questionnaire for the topics taught by two different methods in two different batches. Looking at here, to quote an example, this is a way the illustrative method of teaching was used. If you can just see that this is a class of Bacillus anthracis where the theme was kept as old shepherd with sheep. So as you can see, it's a broad day sunlight where the shepherd has left his home with his herd of sheep, and these sheep were grazing, and this is a very old person who needs a stick for a support, and on his left hand, if you can see, it's a bird beads of string that he remembers a god, and actually that is the string of pearls appearance for Bacillus anthracis. And this stick gives appearance of a bamboo stick appearance, and the color of the gown he used for wearing is purple color to just substantiate that this could be a gram positive bacilli, and an architect M all over on the top end, which indicates or goes with medusa appearance or McFadden reaction, which is characteristic feature of Bacillus anthracis. And if you just see this turban which has a rope like thing or his uh, uh, head, is nothing but to depict polypeptide capsule, which is characteristic feature of Bacillus anthracis, whereas all other bacteria have polysaccharide capsule. And if you just go back and look at the spelling of anthracis, A and TH, there is a test called precipitation test, Ascoli's thermoprecipitation test to detect. And if you just go by the rhymes that we learned in childhood, Baba black sheep, the Ba goes for blood agar, potassium toluene, where black color colonies are produced, and Ba goes for biological warfare weapon, which can be used, its spores can be generated overnight, and bioterrorism, whereas the black is to depict the eschar that is produced, and sheep is basically, it's a zoonotic disorder. And as you know, what things you get from sheep is basically the wool, the skin, and the meat. The skin depicts the Hyde-Potter's disease. The consumption of meat of a sheep with Bacillus anthracis depict the intestinal anthrax, and the wool sorter's disease lead to the pulmonary anthrax. Also, these old people, as they leave their home, because he is a shepherd, whatever food and water he gets on the way, he needs a plate for it, which are synonyms or rhymes with plate. Plate is nothing but a media, a selective media for Bacillus anthracis, which goes by polymyxin lysozyme, EDTA, thalassacetate, and plate is also for the tripartite antigen, protective antigen, lethal antigen, edema, toxin antigen. So there are similarly other things which can be detected in illustrative method, which goes along for diphtheria, and the same method also can be used for protozoology, helminthology, virology, mycology, which I have tried, and it's worked out very wonderfully, fantastic. And this is a very active session that's going on among the students to know exactly what it could be when the illustrative diagram is shared with them. And this is also a very good complicated lesson that is very difficult for students to understand the concept and retain and recall. This is basically taught in a very nice storytelling, step-by-step sequential diagrammatic manner. The entire depiction of cytokines. When the study was analyzed and comparison was asked, if you just look at the traditional teaching method for batch A, pre-test, post-test, the post-test was not that good when compared to pre-test. About 0 to 25% fall in this category, but whereas we're coming to the students who scored about 76 to 100% in traditional teaching method compared to illustrative method, the rise in the post-test was much bigger, or in increment this thing compared to your traditional where it's 8 to 11. Comparing the crisscross method, when the illustrative were transferred with the traditional teaching method and the traditional were transferred to illustrative teaching method to keep it not biased and minimize the errors, then the traditional people perform very good. Then when they were exposed to illustrative teaching method, the post-test scores were good in 76 to 100% scores compared to the traditional method. And also the percentage of people who got 0 to 25% marks was less in illustrative teaching method compared to the traditional method. Finally, the feedback was also collected from the students on illustrative teaching method, where about 80 to 90% of the students said that enhanced knowledge better than traditional classroom, and illustrative teaching made learning engaging and effective. They help them to retain positive result outcome, able to retain, recall during examinations, and created interest in the subject. To summarize, 92% of the illustrative teaching methods was good compared to 8% of the students who said traditional was there. Application of conceptual competency based innovative teaching techniques resulted in making graduates creative, thinking critically, face and solve problem-based questionnaires simultaneously. And this was a few of the sessions that was carried out for a batch, where you can see the students scribbling as they were following the class, and some awards were also given for the best student who could come out on their own for self-directed learning on illustrative teaching method. They could present into the entire group, and prizes in form of certificates were given as a token of appreciation. To finally conclude, yeah, innovative teaching skills like illustrative diagrammatic representation, which I thought is a very innovative method, can definitely bring a transformational change in the way of making a student a lifelong learner. Use of innovative teaching over traditional in the study has the potential not only to improve the educational skills for teachers, but also to empower students through a series of questions in order to promote a critical thinking, strengthening governance, and galvanize the effort in order to reach as many different types of learners as possible. Might be visual or auditory or psychomotor or kinesthetic, where students learn by reading and writing. Thank you very much.